How's it going, guys? Cameron here, the Canadian Gamer, coming at you with another video. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all enjoying your summer. It's been a New York minute since I put out a video. Now, today's video, not under the best of circumstances. We'll get into that in just a moment. I do want to just, as a brief housekeeping note here, I finally put on Punch-Out, Wii Punch-Out, last night, and I got a lot to say about this. We'll save it for another video, but I will tell you guys this much. This is the best Punch-Out game I have ever played. This blows Mike Tyson's Punch-Out out of the water. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So today's video, for those of you who have not heard, legendary YouTuber PatmanQC has passed away. It was reported on YouTube under his channel. A friend of his posted it today, letting the community know. Really unfortunate. So I just wanted to share my thoughts on PatmanQC. I wanted to share my thoughts about how I first discovered the channel and the footprint he has left on the retro community, if you will. So where do we even begin? So going way back, when I first started watching retro video game related channels, of course, I stumbled upon the regulars, right? I stumbled upon Metal Jesus Rocks, John Hancock, John Riggs, all the rest of them, right? And then I did start watching the Game Chasers for a bit, and then through the Game Chasers I watched the Gaming Historian. And while I can appreciate the quality of his historic videos to talk about a lot of the older games and how they came to be and all the rest of it, just wasn't really my cup of tea. The Gaming Historian wasn't really my cup of tea. Fast forward a couple of years later, I stumbled upon a channel called PatmanQC, and for those of you who aren't aware of his channel, I'll leave a link in the description below. But predominantly his channel consists of documentary style videos, but there's a little bit of a twist with his videos. He has a real dark sarcastic sense of humor, and some of his videos were just absolutely legendary. He covered a lot of the games that are near and dear to my heart. So I feel like even though I never had the chance to meet PatmanQC, him and myself were on the same sort of wavelengths as far as Outrun is concerned, Sega Genesis, a lot of those AM2 arcade games. So yeah, fantastic channel. I would watch his videos a lot of times more than once. I would watch his videos and I'd go back and watch them again. And that's rare for me to say that. I don't normally do that. With regards to videos I watch on YouTube, it's very rare. The only other exception would be Sega Lord X. I've gone back and watched a few of his before. It wasn't until maybe a year or two ago, PatmanQC posted some sort of an update, or I don't know what it was, on his community tab. And it was a picture of him, and I had never seen him before, and he was quadriplegic, and I was taken aback by that. And that's horrible for me to say that. And I couldn't believe it, because you watch his channel, but you don't know what he looks like a lot of YouTubers. His channel was not focused on him. He was narrating the videos, but you were watching the gameplay footage. So I guess you just come to the conclusion that he's not a paraplegic. You just assume he's just like near you, right? And so when I finally saw the man himself, I couldn't believe it. I was in shock. I was like, I can't believe this poor guy. And, I probably shouldn't have been looking at it like that, right? Just because somebody's a paraplegic or a quadriplegic doesn't mean they're not capable of doing anything that me or you could do, right? This person, this mythological beast that I built up in my head, and I saw that he was a quadriplegic. I could not believe it. I was like, oh my god, I was in shock. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, poor guy. And so, yeah, that didn't obviously dissuade me from wanting to watch his channel. That's absolutely not the case. I would continue to watch his videos. And then more recent times, within the last year, the poor guy had some health-related issues. There was a GoFundMe that went up, and it sounded like he was on the mend. It sounded like he was getting better. And then more recently, he had been putting out a couple of videos. I don't know if they're pre-recorded. He did the history of Super Mario Bros. 2 and the history of Super Mario Bros. 3. I want to say about 2 weeks ago. And then, boom. Today we find out he has passed away. So it's just brutal. This one hits hard. I like his channel. Not liked. I like his channel. I love his channel. I will still watch his videos till the day I die. I love this guy's channel so much. Some of my most favorite PatmanQC videos, like I said, he originally did a documentary retrospective on Outrun, and then in more recent times, he wasn't satisfied with his original video, and he went back and he did his Outrun video all over again with newer information. He did a really good video on Cruising USA where he even interviewed Eugene Jarvis. Yeah, this one really, really hits hard. I don't normally post this kind of content. I don't normally get emotionally attached to YouTubers per se. But PatmanQC, yeah, this one really hits hard. He was a legend, absolutely. That really sucks. If there was one person I would have loved to have been able to finally meet in person, it would have been him. I would have loved to have met him in person. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say, guys. I'll leave a link in the description below. Thoughts and prayers go out to him, his spouse, his children. Just absolutely brutal. If there's anything you guys can do, it would be subscribe to his channel if you haven't already done so, and start watching his videos and get to know PatmanQC. So, yeah, this one really sucks. I don't know what else to say about that. Leave in the comments below, what are your thoughts on PatmanQC? What are your favorite PatmanQC videos? I would love to know in the comments below. Hey, buddy. Little guy here is coming to say hi. Anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Happy little gamer.